They buried me in the water and I came, I knew. Now I'm baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue.
Welcome to the Officer Autumn podcast, the only podcast designed specifically for female cops in mind. I hope you enjoy this podcast episode. If you love the music, go check out One Time Music. He's a fellow Leo. You can check him out in the show notes. And his full song, Baptized in Blue, is at the end of this episode. So things right off the top of my head that you need in order for you to be successful in the academy. The first thing is a lint roller. Get a mini one. Put it in your pocket. Pens. You want to have extra pens. And if your police academy is anything like mine, it's going to be a very specific pen that you are required to have. So go get a box of those. You want to have, obviously, a binder, notebook. Some will provide you with that shit. Some won't. But you obviously need to have a place for you to, keep everything all together. Because you're going to need to do a lot of studying. You're going to be taking a lot of notes. Chapstick. So I always carried this on me all the time. On duty, in the academy, doesn't matter. I always have chapstick on me. That's a lifesaver. The next thing, a lighter. And the lighter is for a couple of different reasons. It's for burning threads off of your uniform that you will get dinged for. And it's also for heating up the wax for your shoes. I always kept it right in my pocket because we'd be in chow line getting ready for inspection and that would happen. Let's see. Another really useful tool that I had was I would carry a piece of nylon, like women's nylon. The toe part, I would carry that in my pocket because it became very useful for buffing out my boots, like when I was about to get inspected. Or if any time they got dinged, then I would buff them out with that, like during the day, and I didn't have time to put on a whole new coat of polish. There's some stuff, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure you can Google it and you can find out. It's like they have like quick shine. They have this stuff that you can put over the top of after you shine your boots, you can put over the top of your boots and it makes them literally shine like glass. And no, it's not the liquid shit that you just put on, you paint on your boots and then you don't ever have to shine them again. That's cheating. And no, I'm not talking about that. It's some other stuff and it just helps really bring out your shine. I cannot think of the name, but anyways, you can Google it, you'll find it. Anyways, that stuff is very, very useful. Other than that last item, I carried all of that on my person at all times. An extra pen and all of the things that I told you. A notebook, always had to have a notebook on you. So you have to get a small one that fit right in your, front pocket. As a woman, I always had extra elastics, extra bobby pins, always had hairspray for days. Spray gel is a great trick. I would always have so the thing is if you are in a live-in academy like I was, you have to move really, really fast, right? And so I would, there was no blow drying of the hair. There was no putting makeup on. Well, not for me anyways. And some girls did. I did not. And again, my feelings on that. I'm not saying not to wear makeup. I do enjoy mascara. You will see me in videos wearing mascara. Now that I am fucking 31 years old, I enjoy putting some mascara on my eyes because it makes me feel a little bit more presentable. But as far as foundation, I just want to go over this. I cannot speak for everybody because we don't all have the same face. And I understand that, we want to cover things up and we put makeup on to make ourselves feel better. My younger days, I didn't understand that. I never grew up wearing makeup. The most you would ever catch me wearing was mascara, eyeliner, a little eyeshadow and lip gloss. And a little blush here and there. Like, and that was heavy. That was me going out to the fucking club ready to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Or that was like wedding makeup for me. Like that's just who I am. I now realize after coaching for 8 years, coaching lots and lots of female first responders, that we all have different reasons for wearing our makeup and how heavy we do it. But the advice is still the same. Please do not coat your foundation so much or coat it at all so that it comes off on your uniform, even when you are in the academy. They have tinted moisturizers that you're probably going to have to just deal with for a while. I'm not a pro with that. That's nothing I know about. I'll be straight with you. But I will tell you, there's nothing that looks more unprofessional than that, truly. Let's see. So, if you need to have a little bit of makeup, get some mascara, whatever, do your thing. But I never had any of that, and I never had time for that. So what I was getting at was, my hair was always going back wet, and my hair was breaking like really badly. I've got photos. I'll have to throw up. I'll throw some of these photos up. I just said I'll have to throw up. Like, I'll have to throw some of these photos up so you guys can see my hair when I came out of the academy. It was like a bob, because what had happened is I had dyed my hair blonde, but the woman who did it fried my hair and broke my hair. So it cut off. Like, my hair was long. It was very long down to my mid back, and then it was fried. And it was a disgusting color of blonde. Luckily, I don't have any of those photos, and I'm not showing you that blonde. Anyways, so during my 18 weeks in the academy, I spent a lot of time trying to make my hair not fall out. And it is hard when your hair needs to be pinned back and you have to put it up wet. So I have gotten really good at taking care of my hair and growing it out, because I am naturally a brunette. I love to be blonde. And so it's not a good combination. So things to have at the academy would be things like Olaplex, a bond builder. The shampoo, a really great one, is called Joico, Joico, I think. There might be an E in there, but you can get it right at TJ Maxx, or you can just go onto Amazon, or you can get it from your hairdresser. But the one that's really, really good, because it's a protein building shampoo and conditioner, it's called their K-Pack, and it's in gold. And I do highly recommend that, because your hair needs the extra strength while you are like not good with it. You know what I mean? You're not being good to it. And on the weekends, I would do a moisturizing treatment. I would do moisturizing. If you're going to do protein during the week, do a moisturizing treatment on the weekend, or vice versa. But I would be alternating that. And one thing I would do is I would blow dry my hair on like straight on Sunday morning, and try like hell to make it through to Tuesday. But I mean, Monday I'd end up being soaked and dry shampooing, and do that. Do that too, because you really do need to be taking care of your hair. And this is something that, of course, no one's going to talk to you about, right? But I mean, it is, these are things you've got to know. So dry shampoo is definitely your friend in the academy. Obviously having ibuprofen or Tylenol, whatever you take, Tums is a good idea. I don't take Tums. What I do take, though, is crystallized ginger. I do not eat it as candy. It is simply for an upset stomach. Having lemon and ginger tea or a mint tea, one or the other, having those, like, I don't know if you can. Okay, every academy is different, and I'm not trying to get you jammed up. But if you're allowed to have tea, or you give it to your cadre or some fucking thing, or put it down in the kitchen and give it to the kitchen, so that like when you have an upset stomach, like you can go there and deal with that. That stuff is real. For my girls who are going to get constipated because you are going to a live-in academy, start taking magnesium supplements. You need to take a good one. A good brand is Now or Solar Ray. And I have another one. I'll post it on my Instagram story. Magnesium changed my life, because I would not be able to poop for weeks on end in the academy. And I know it's TMI, but it's just real deal shit. A lot of girls would like take fiber. I mean, all of us were having issues. We were just so messed up because we were stressed out. which you're supposed to be, but I couldn't go to the bathroom. So like that was, I literally felt like I had a boulder in my stomach like, all the time. So like that really was not fun. Let's see, what else do you need at the academy? For me, that really covers it. I mean, everything else is going to be everything you need. Having enough underwear, that's important. Enough socks. But the thing is they did dictate how many pairs that we could have too, though. So that sucks. Oh, a nice comfortable sports bra. That's really important. Just remember, like, okay, so I'm just going to give you this advice. Just remember that having to wear a vest for 60 to 70 to 80 hours a week or more is very uncomfortable. And then if you take a bra that is like extreme support and you put that under that vest, that sucks. Just being real. I never did that. That's not what I would do. I hated it. I never wore a real bra under my vest. I always found comfortable sports bras, ones that like I wasn't going to work out in front of people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you save those for when you do PT, have like the good support. But I mean, the bras that you wear under your vest, they're not necessarily like great support ones, right? And that's important to differentiate. I'm telling you, take it from a girl. You do not want to be uncomfortable there. You know what I mean? And another really great trick is wearing spandex in like under your uniform so your thighs don't rub, because the truth is you're going to be doing PT in uniform when you're in the academy. And I don't know if you can relate to me, but it doesn't matter how skinny I get, because I got the skinniest I ever was in the police academy, the skinniest I ever will be, and my thighs still fucking rubbed. Okay, so mama just has fucking thighs that are gonna rub. That's just it. I'm never gonna have a space in between my thighs. And so I have to be prepared for things like that. And during my entire career, and still to this day, even though we know that I do not work patrol and we do know that I do not work full time, when I have to throw a uniform on, you bet your ass I have spandex underneath it. Okay. When I'm wearing BDUs, I have spandex underneath them. And, you know, the spandex shorts, like the guys' ones, or if you find a comfortable girls' one, but I like the longer ones that don't ride up. I don't need anything riding up. So I'd always wear guy ones, Under Armour. And it would keep my thighs from rubbing. So that's some really good hacks there. Obviously, a comb and a brush, fix your hair. Obviously, having a toothbrush and toothpaste. Gum, if they would allow it. But my academy didn't allow it. So yeah, that's what I have for you. For the things you need going to the academy. If you guys have any questions, you can always slide into my DMs, and I'm going to be hosting a live Q&A a couple times a week. So be watching my Instagram stories at Officer Autumn so that you can tune in live to those. All right. You stay safe out there.
They buried me in the water and I came, I knew. Ha ha. Now I'm baptized in blue. I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. They bury me in the water in the Holy Ghost. I came out with a badge and gun and a heart that said never run. I signed up for a job you wouldn't dare to do. This ain't no green screen movie, don't compare the two. We look at your actions in the elements and everything relevant. If they line up, prepare to pay the consequence. You do dirt, you get cussed, no bluff. It's ignorant to think we will shoot with your hands up if you the police. You feel the world is against you, like every call you go to, people trying to tempt you. Well, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. I ride on the devil, I ain't scary, and I ain't worried. You want my life, come take it, it's gonna be a fight. I take you to the light, like Will and Bright. I wouldn't expect you to understand what I do, only the thin blue line, cause they baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been I feel is rage. Put me in a cage, let me brawl. Sometimes I can't help but cry. Like, why did he die? I know it was him, but it could have been I. What about the kids? What about the spouse? Yeah, now who gon' put food inside them babies' mouth? It's a bigger picture when the officer down. Domino effect, Blue Nation, family, country, and town. The media don't cover us. Well, maybe Fox, cause MSNBC and CNN surely don't care about cops. Politicians more concerned about protecting the legal instead of laying the law down and protecting the people. Let me get off my soapbox before I curse. I don't seen way too many cops riding in hearse. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand what I do. Only the thin blue line, cause they baptized in blue.
I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue.
If I'm faced with a mission, I'm gonna complete it. If that means being deleted, I live with the credence. I do this for the combat vets and LEOs. When I'm suited, ready to go, it's either friend or foe. Only Lord knows what my future's in store. I only kill with the hope to see more, so God don't close that door. If I take a life, it's him or me, with the hopes to survive, not bigotry. I go in situations that you cannot imagine, deal with things that you cannot fathom. Know it, but I'd rather fight for cause than live for nothing. So when you read my headstone, you know I died for something. You hypersensitive shit complain by justified force. You blame the cops first, that don't work, you blame the courts. But I wouldn't expect you to understand what I do. Only the thin blue line, cause they baptized in blue.
I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue.